Good evening. Welcome to Small Farm Living with Serenity Farms. I am here with Glenna Murray from Murray Farms, and we are going to talk about goats. Glenna, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, what type of goats you deal with, what you do for the youth of today?
Yeah, sure. So currently on our farm, we have boar goats, pygmy goats, and Nigerians. There are 3 pygmy goats, 2 Nigerians, and 12 boar goats as of right now, with more on the way.
Gotta love the babies.
Oh yeah, we've got 2 does due in the next week, 1 due next month, and 1 due in June. So
That is phenomenal.
all the babies.
That is phenomenal. And you're heavily involved in the Youth 4-H program.
Yep, I'm a 10-year member myself in Madison County, and I am currently the goat barn director. I oversee the goat barn and anything to do with the program, and I have a goat club in Madison County that I run and teach anyone and everyone that wants to know anything about goats.
And on Facebook, you are one of the
Yep.
resident goat gurus. I see you all the time helping people from all over the state and possibly all over the country.
All over the world, actually.
All over the world, actually. Phenomenal.
Yeah, the Facebook group I help admin, we have people from all over.
That is great. So, I really appreciate everything you do. I know this year we've had an exciting year together.
Oh yeah.
With all the adventures of the new babies coming along. And talk to me a little bit about goats and when they're born and just some things to look out for, and just for goat 101 type of people.
Ooh. Goat 101 is a lengthy course. I guess my best information for like new goat owners would be research before you buy them. Always make sure that you have a very sturdy medicine kit. We like to say on the farm that goats like to be dumb, and they will find a way to kill themselves, and it'll be a new one each time.
Absolutely. Everything from falling in a water trough to trying to get their horn stuck in fencing. You name it, they will try it.
Oh yeah.
One of the things that we experienced this year was we had a goat go hypothermic. Mama was too low to the ground, baby goat couldn't get to the teat, and basically he was not able to eat, get that good colostrum that he needed. What we've done is we basically gave it a nice hot bath, to speak of, got its temperature up to a certain degree, and then was able to wrap it in a electric blanket until it got up to proper temperature. You want to tell some of the viewers about proper temperature of goats, La Mancha, and explain to them things to look at when they're dealing with goats?
So a goat's average body temp should be anywhere between 101.5 to 103.5. Now when it's really hot in the summer, it can fluctuate up to 104, 104.5. But what you would do in those cases is check a goat that is similar size, check their temperature, and if it's elevated, you know that's fine. A famsha is when you pull the lower eyelid down in the sunlight. You need natural light for this. And there's a chart you can find online. It has 1 of 5 levels. The darkest red is the best, and if it's white, you know your goat's anemic and it needs help immediately.
Exactly. Now, when it comes to goats, progress rather quickly. When they become 8 weeks old, 12 weeks old, you want to explain to them the process there from separating from mama and what happens after that.
So goats typically, goats are a ruminant animal. And the rumen for a baby goat is fully developed in between 8 and 12 weeks old. And so at 12 weeks, we're like, okay, now it's time to wean off of mom. You're done eating your milk. You can be on full hay and grain if you feed it. Basically, the easiest way to do it is to separate them via a fence so they can still see each other, they can still smell each other, and it's not as traumatic.
Exactly. Now, granted, for a few days, you're going to hear mama and baby cry throughout the day.
There's going to be a lot of
complaining. That is normal. It's a separation situation, but that is completely normal. The child is not in pain. The mama is not in pain. It's just a matter of separating them and making them grow up a little bit.
Yep. They're just complaining to the complaint department.
Exactly. What else would you like to tell people about goats?
Goats, as hard as they can to be kept alive, they are one of the most rewarding animal you can have.
Very much so. Very much so. You see my little baby boo running around here. I actually have, she's partially a house goat. She was like 1.5 pounds when she was born. She was part of quadruplets. And me and Miss Glenna here were able to save her, make sure that she was able to grow and thrive. She ended up being a bottle baby. And now she's bouncing around at 3 months old, 20 pounds, and giving her brothers a heck of a run for their money.
As it should be.
Exactly. Well, Glenna, I want to thank you so much for visiting Serenity Farm. We would love the opportunity to come to Murray Farms to be able to see the broad array of goats, and maybe you could give a little bit more in-depth presentation then.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much.
Of course.